All right. Three, two, one, mark. It seems like these days there's a surplus of people who almost they try to over intellectualize morality. And I can't fault them for their motivation because it feels like it does come from a good place of wanting to help people. But I don't know if I see a lot of promise in that direction. It's like they want to turn good and evil into like a physical malady where you can send them to a psychiatrist or you can give them a drug or you can cut a part out of their brain and then they'll be a good person whether they like it or not, right? And you think of it like this. What would happen if I tried to describe a molecular equation in emotional terms, right? It wouldn't really work. What would happen if I tried to describe my love for a pretty girl in intellectual objective terms, right? Um, Again, I don't think he would move her. I guess I've never tried that, but it feels like it's one of those situations where like never the twain shall meet, right? We describe emotional truths in emotional terms. That's how we deal with it. That's how we understand that, right? We describe intellectual truths in intellectual terms. That's how we deal with that, and that's how we understand that, right? We describe spiritual things in spiritual terms. That's how we understand it, and that's how we deal with that. And good and evil is primarily a spiritual issue. So to try and treat it like some sort of physical malady, I don't see a lot of promise in that direction. That's not to say that there isn't moral progression, that there isn't like a way that we can move forward in this direction. You could think of Alcoholics Anonymous, which has made great strides with regards to things like addiction. That type of thing might have been undreamt of 200 years ago. So I don't think it's hopeless per se, but I think the tact people take of trying to turn it into some sort of just objective malady that we can solve like any other sickness, I don't think that's going to work.